going to go straight to the desk here for our second match just before it starts. Hopefully I get the information for the second match soon, and we get to see it and present it to you all. Let's go back over to Zayo. Zayo, how are you?
I'm doing great, especially since I got the winner right.
You did get it right, but not in the amount of games. You got it. You said it was going to be 4. I said it was going to be 5, but you were right in the end. You had the correct team on your side. Now, what about this series now? The Bulls up against the Sharks. Bulls are the only loss gave the only loss of the Sharks so far this series. The Sharks are 3-1, but they lost to the Bulls 3-2 earlier 2 weeks ago. Do you think they lose again?
I saw earlier in Twitch chat that Nuss said a AAA player was playing for the Sharks.
Yes, he was.
So, based off of that, I think the Bulls are gonna take it.
All right. I'm going to come out on a limb here. Considering under the circumstances that the Sharks lost to the Bulls with a full healthy team, I'm going to say that the Sharks do come out with a loss here. I'm going to go with your prediction of 3-1, though. 3-1 Bulls. Sino, we just finished on our thoughts. Listen, we kind of expected this coming out of the 15th and 16th power ranking teams. But honestly, listen, you're 0-5. Keep on working, guys. You'll get a win eventually. Honestly, you can't do worse than the Lions did last season. You can't do worse. All right, Zayo. That's pretty much. Is it? Where are our? Okay, we still don't have the match yet. So let's wait some more here. What's our next series after this one, ladies and gentlemen? We are going to get a matchup between Whitecaps and Ascension after this. 3-1 up against 1-3. That's the tightest division by far. What are your thoughts on that one, Zayo?
Whitecaps, Ascension. Well,
yeah, those 4 teams in that division are very, very strong.
I think Saucy is gonna absolutely body Ascension. We lost to Ascension, and it was kind of a fluke. And then we lost to Whitecaps in Game 5. Could have gone either way. But Saucy was... I don't know, man. He was demoing us 24/7. I think he had 2 exterminators that game.
How do you get 2 exterminations in one game? Oh, you mean the series? 2 exterminations in the series?
No, one game.
He had 14 demos in a game.
I think it was like...
That's 3 demos a minute, man.
Yeah, he kept going after us. It was not enjoyable.
And how did you not dodge him? At some point, right? When you're playing dodgeball, you learn how to dodge the ball eventually, right? Did you guys just not learn how to dodge the ball?
Hey, we have to go for the ball, and he was always there.
All right, well, thank you, Zayo. Everyone is in the lobby. We are going to go back to our game here. Times is still with me. And let's go down back to our game here. Yeah, sorry, Sino. I had to be... I'm not going to be rude with you guys. Yeah, you guys are a bad team. It's not looking so good, but hey, it's looking better than the worst team from last season. Times, you're still here with me, right?
Yes, I am.
All right, you're not going to leave me alone like you did for the last 40 minutes, but it's fine. I'm not mad. I'm just hungry. All right, our series is about to go underway here. Sharks and Bulls, who do you have, Times? Me and Zayo were talking. We both said that Bulls win it in 4. What's your prediction?
I'm honestly just going to go with Sharks. Underdog here. Got that feeling.
Definitely underdog with the AAA sub on their side in Nuss. Yeah, it doesn't look all too good for them.
I can already tell this is a higher ranked game just from like the speed of play. Lots of switch ups, rotations are much smoother and everything.
Yeah, you can already see it. The speed of the game. Ooh, wow, that's a great save. But despite the fact that these guys were Supersonic Legend, right, in the earlier game, you can see the difference when it comes to team play, right? you know the positioning, you know how to communicate, and makes you so much faster to react to plays. Oh, Nuss is out of position, though, because Draco can't make a good save. It's going to be cleared out badly, and, well, Insanity's just going to find that first goal.
I honestly think that's a little bit Draco's fault for putting it on the backboard, but Nuss, he probably shouldn't have jumped right when that happened. I could understand, right, if he was able to read that immediately and getting the flip clear to the far wall, but he put himself down and passed the ball, which is a really awkward spot and led to a goal. Very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. It was an awkward touch, to be sure. Draco, the shot that's stopped by Insanity. And so, what the teams are looking like. Insanity, Tybes, and Jacob. On the other side, John, Waite, Draco, and Nuss. So yeah, that team is looking really strong. The Sharks are playing with John Waite, one of the best players, either second or third overall last season. Again, I don't remember. If someone could tell me, that would be
passing
great.
Play by Draco right to Nuss.
Yeah, that's
almost making a shot.
That was very well played. Yeah, so Nuss is the player there that they don't have. John Waite and Virus have been playing so good together, but Virus isn't there. Snoff is not there either, and so it's just John Waite and Draco. And well, they need to turn it up here because they are currently down 1-0. What do you expect out of this team? Because right now they don't have their best player, right? And Insanity, well, he just demoed John there, and John can't find his car, but Draco can find the ball from Nuss. It's a 1-1 game, 3:04 left on the clock.
Honestly, think that Sharks, just from what I'm seeing so far, are a really bottom-heavy team. They're kind of ramping it up in the last minute, getting that good pressure on net, finally able to find a goal.
So we got ourselves a tied at 1 game, and it's funny to say that so far the Bulls, they only have 3 players on their team, right? They don't even have a major sub to rely on. There's only these 3 players on, so if one of them can't come to a game, they'll need to either sign a player in free agency or
Oh
trade
my goodness, Draco. What an amazing fake out. Pops the ball up, goes for some sort of freestyle, goes under the ball, taps it into the corner. Oh, and it just barely goes under the defender. What an absolute monster. I was going to say this guy was a better defense player, but just seeing that just gave me chills when I saw the clip, dude. It was awesome.
Yeah, that was nuts. Absolutely bonkers there. And it's 2-1. And Draco and John, both of them, are very good players. There's a reason why John went second or third overall. I still can't remember where he went, but there's a reason why both these players are regarded so highly. Jacob trying and
almost getting the double tap. Oh
yeah.
My gosh.
Oh no, Jacob with that double tap attempt, and Tides, he hesitates too long, and that's going to be cleared out finally.
I don't think it had anything to do with hesitation. He was just too far under the ball and no time to get up. Just a good overall defense by the Sharks, able to get that out. Bulls here not looking too good, to be honest.
Yeah,
you guys really hyped him up, but Sharks are winning right now. What's your opinion on that? Do you think you were wrong, or is this just a fluke?
I don't think this is a fluke. Honestly, I'm going off of what was said from 2 weeks ago, right? This Bulls team won 3-2 up against the Sharks in a ding-dong battle with with no subs on the team, right? They had Virus, they had Nuss, they didn't have Nuss, my bad. They had John, and I do believe they also played. Who did they play with? Let me look at this real quick. They played with Draco.
John.
So John and Draco. What a good play there by John. Oh my goodness, Draco with that read. And John, he wraps himself around 2 players there. I didn't see that. Oh my goodness.
Using the momentum there, just trying to get that turn. Draco, I gotta say, that's some good 50-50 skills. He was able to 50 just enough to get it right to John. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but, you know, at this level of play, I'm just gonna have to say it is. He got that 50 right to John, and John was able to make the shot.
So Sino's saying that he's hit 2,100 before, but yeah, that he's actually at 1,700. So, oops. Looks like he got carried so hard that people decided that he should be in major. And, oh no, Dust is out of position there. And Tides finds the good flick. 45 seconds left to go. Nuss can't get the clear, and then he's not in position in the net to get this one.
Flicking it over Draco, and Nuss just couldn't get that save. Just a good play overall.
And, oh wow, that's an insta-tie right off of the kickoff there. Jacob does it all alone too. Draco going for, oh wow, that was a...
He went for a wave dash kickoff, didn't he?
Yeah, he went for a wave dash kickoff.
I saw that he did that before and it worked out, so I was just thinking maybe he perfected it, but this it looks like maybe it's just
It was
outdated
red.
or not meant to be. Draco, you got to work on your wave dash kickoffs, bro. John now trying to take it upfield. Demos Jacob. John and Jacob, ultimate enemies, battle of the Jays. Insanity gets a good 50 off of Draco.
Oh, wow.
Bounces down. John with the dish out. Draco takes the shot.
What a play
it's just
there.
wide off the bar.
Tides is out of position hitting that one, but that allows that to be cleared up by Insanity and Jacob to come in Tides. He's got to pass it up to Insanity, but Nuss is getting to it first with his speed. John, he's going to go off the sidewall, and it's not going to be red in Tides.
He's trying to get this offensive power right here. Can he get the goal at 0 seconds?
Oh. Nuss is not going to be able to either.
We have overtime, ladies and gentlemen. John now goes for kickoff. Kind of gets a decent victory. Draco now. Oh, is he going to go for another play in the air?
He tried.
Oh,
he
that was...
couldn't find it.
Oh, I think he was trying to get like a top flip reset or something. He kind of faked out whoever was in the air, but then someone on the ground got it.
Jacob puts it down into the corner, but he can't find it. Oh, Draco.
Pinched by the Bulls on defense. Insanity tries to make the shot. He goes wide. I've been seeing that a lot of these players don't...
Oh, no. That's a free goal. John Wait finds a free goal there. Is that all thanks to the fake here? Yes, Nuss fakes out.
Nuss faked out. We're gonna have to be honest with that one. Nuss, you did not fake that on purpose, bro. You did not.
Nuss was too far out. He was too far away from the ball not to fake that one out. He can't be that bad at Rocket League.
Y'all remember Jacob from like season 4, season 3? If he would miss the ball like at the perfect time and fake out his opponents, that's what Nuss is doing here. He has the strat.
I think we missed it. I think Insanity DC'd and we missed that. Insanity DC'd and that made the Bulls down to a 3-on-2 situation and they couldn't hold on. I think that's what happened there.
Do we have to avoid that last goal because of the DC?
What? No.
When did Insanity DC?
I'm not sure. Before the end of the game, though.
We're gonna have to get some confirmation from Insanity on this, and see what the.
Okay. No. Confirmation coming in that he left to change his decal, not because he had the Ghost Gaming decal, which you're not allowed to do. You're not allowed to have an RLCS decal in a stream game. Okay,
Alrighty,
good.
then, so we're waiting on Insanity to join back in, and then we'll get this second game started up.
That scared me because I saw that Insanity left before the GGs were said, and that he left it's so fast that it didn't even show his stats. So I was scared for a solid second there, right? You can understand where my fears come from here. Just like
Insanity! I was about to say, you think with those quick fingers you'd be able to get a goal off kickoff, and look what he does here.
Oh my god, just goes under Tide's car, barely missing him, threading the needle under his own teammate, finding that ball, puts it far side, and that's going to be the first goal coming in 3 seconds into the game.
Let's see what Sharks have to say about this. Get a goal off 3 seconds. Tides off the ceiling, tries to go for something sick. Nuss gets the tap out right to Jacob and puts it just off the post. John really likes his solo plays, going for another one here. Draco and Jacob with a 50. Nuss with a backwards clear. I'm seeing a lot of mechanics come off of the Shark side, but the speed of play is just a little bit faster on the Bulls. They're getting to the balls quicker. Oh, Tides tries to get a fake. Tides tries to fake Nuss right there, but Nuss just didn't fall for it.
Yeah, he was He faked out insanity, I think, down that last game, and he's not gonna get faked out.
I'm sorry, did we just miss that? Did you see Tides just get that ultimate like drop down? If they were just a little bit quicker to the ball, that would have been an amazing goal, but no one was there to complete the pass from Tides.
Oh, that's sad to see. I did not see that. No, sorry.
Oh,
wow, Tide with a pass there. And,
Oh.
that's a great play by Jacob there to put it home off of Tides here. That's a great pool shot play there to put that ball in, because I don't think Tides would have put it in time, because as you saw, the Sharks defense was coming in fast. It is a 2-0 game right now, and as you say, the Sharks aren't the faster team, but they are the most mechanically gifted between the two so far. But the 50s coming out so far from the Bulls' end is really strong, and they're beating out Draco, who's also been getting some really good 50s.
Insanity just won that 50 there. And Tides, I'm not sure if that was a fake, but he managed to fake out Nuss on the other end.
Nuss getting faked? I never would have thought that they...
I mean, I thought he had the steel trap because he just didn't get faked out by Tides, but maybe that was a whiff. I don't know which one he wants it to be.
Maybe he's just a bot, you know? You can't get faked out if you're... I thought he was a bot for a second, because you can't fake out a bot.
Who was the guy you were talking about that had that 24 demos? Or sorry, 14 demos?
I don't remember, but he's not currently playing, obviously. I do believe that they were talking about Snowf.
Snowf? Man, we need to get... if we just replace him with an adversity bot, imagine how much better the team could be. Not to shame Snowf or anything.
but just you wait, because Virus is the highest MMR player. He's the one with the most goals per game, and he's been really good so far this season. Sadly, he's not here to play with the Sharks team right now. Yeah. Jacob tries to get it over John. He can't. Whoa. Oh wow. Did we just copy exactly what we...
Dude, we're both such great casters, we say at the same time.
We say the same lines at the same time. We are obviously twins, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't think
Catman.
you need
They were
to be
talking
honest.
about Catman. No, he wasn't talking about Catman. Because Catman isn't on the Sharks org. They were talking about a Sharks player.
John trying to take that reverse fake over to the Bulls' side, wanting to get some revenge on Tides for trying to fake out Nuss. Jacob gets it good. Oh no! I think John own goaled that. Gets an amazing flick and it goes over. I think John might have own goaled that.
John trying to get back at this one. Yeah, he does. He pinches it off of the post there.
I think that was barred down, to be honest. I would have said that was an own goal if it was a tiny bit higher, but I think that was just a bar down shot. So great flick by Jacob.
No matter what, I don't think Draco had John, my bad, had a chance really to save that one.
He was too far up, but the flick was so powerful.
Yeah, it was very, very powerful indeed. And that's a 3-0 lead with 90 seconds here. What do you think the Sharks can do? Because you came at me at the mid-game one and telling me that my prediction, are you feeling like your prediction's wrong? Well, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling like they're still a bottom-heavy team. I mean, they did better in the second half of... well, actually, no, they didn't. They didn't do better in the second half. But in the second minute of Game 1, they did a little bit better. I'm hoping that it's only 3 goals. They have a minute to come back. So I believe in Draco, John, and Nuss to be able to come back for the Sharks.
Now, here's the thing. Here's something that you learn playing any sport. You got to play the entirety of the game. You can't just come out and play 1 minute, 2 minutes, right? You got to play the entire 5 minutes of that game, right? And right now, that's exactly what this Bulls team has done. They've had the most offensive time, even though the shots are 10-6 right now. I do have to say that the Sharks have been handily outplayed in the entirety of this game so far, and that's going to make it 4. Tides, he finds his second of the game, and the shots are now 12-6.
I'm seeing that this kind of Bulls is a little bit of freestyling on their end now. I think they've basically secured this game, and they're going for a little bit of fancy stuff to try and get in the Sharks' head. I don't know if it's working though. I mean, they're still giving it their all. Had a little bit of positioning mistakes, but you know, I hope to see them do a little bit better in Game 3.
Up in the air this goes. John, he misses that one. Tides, he leaves it for Insanity. Insanity off of the sidewall there. He's going to 50 Draco, and that's going to be won by Insanity. Back
5
to
seconds
Tides,
in a
back
dream.
to Jacob. No, Jacob retreats. He's not going to go for that one. They're going to try and hold on for the shutout, and they do. Bulls take game 2, and they tie the series at 1.
So you still feeling like your prediction's wrong?
What? No.
You said that maybe you were changing your mind before, but I think
No.
that
I said that the Sharks are a strong team, but that the Bulls won, right, the first series, and Sharks had Virus, John, and Draco, their top 3 players on that team at that point, and so Bulls just seem like the better option right now. Just winning one game does not mean you win the series, and this shows it. Sharks absolutely just getting slapped here. The Bulls just showed up for the entirety of the 5 minutes. Meanwhile, the Sharks had their moments, but they did not play all 5 minutes.
Sharks and Bulls here now 1-1 in this series going into game 3. I'm stubborn. I still believe that the Sharks can come back from this.
Oh, for sure. The Sharks have some very good plays up their sleeves, but they showed it all off in game number 1, and it seems like the Bulls are ready for it now.
I'm just hoping for a fake kickoff somewhere along the line. That's going to look great.
Don't give them any ideas. Someone's probably listening and telling the coach. The coach is listening, and he's telling their team, hey, fake kickoff. And they're both going to fake kickoff at the same time.
Satisfy the casters. Yes, play to my desires.
Watch them both fake kickoff.
I hope that they work up their offense, Maybe they'll be able to get some more shots on net.
Well, it's going to be Insanity up against Nuss. Tides up against Nuss here. And that's going to be won by the Bulls team. And Jacob, he's going to try and win that one. That's not a good 50, though. And Nuss is able to get... No, he's not. He's going to miss that ball. And that's going to leave it for Insanity. Back to Tides off the back wall there. Can John get to it first? No, he can't. But Jacob puts it wide. What a start there by the Bulls. They're coming out absolutely running and gunning.
They're making the Sharks look like a fodder over here. They have a lot of offensive plays coming out the gate.
Getting absolutely stampeded are the Sharks so far. I would have never thought I'd say that sentence in my life. But, they've just been getting stomped so far. And they can't even get out of their own zone. It's been 45 seconds. Finally, it's out. But it's going to be put back in just as quickly as they put it out.
Sanity puts it onto the sidewall. Draco tries a 50 in the middle. John gets kind of faked, I guess. Insanity puts it past him. Draco tries to get a pinch off the sidewall. Doesn't go as planned. Nuss onto the ceiling. Draco onto the ceiling. Insanity onto the back wall. It drops down to Tides, but he's unable to complete. What's your opinion here of what's going on in the first 45 seconds? There's just so much.
Well, right in the first minute, we saw Bulls domination. The last 30 seconds, we've seen ping pong. And so right now, the Sharks are trying to infiltrate the zone here, and they almost find a goal from a hyperextension from Jacob, but it's not going to work out there. He's able to get back in time. Up in the air this goes, and Insanity, he doesn't miss that ball, but Tides does. That's going to allow John to get it off the back wall, but the double tap isn't going to work out because Jacob is too strong. And that's what I like to see, right? Both teams are just going back and forth here. They're both getting their opportunities. Bulls right now, we're the stronger team in the first minute, but Sharks, they've shown up. It's just a matter of staying in the game, right? They need to continue this pressure on the Bulls, and they can't let up on defense or offense.
I like how you said earlier about showing up and playing the full 5 minutes, but I don't think that the Sharks really need to do that. As long as they show up and play a good 2 minutes better than the Bulls do, I think this game will be in the bag.
No, you can't say that. I'm sorry, but if you've ever, like, I don't know about you, maybe that's why you can't hit champ. It's because you don't.
Oh wow, you're going over here striking my rank, huh?
Yeah.
How about you 1v1 me after this then?
Okay, I'll win.
Show
I've
match.
beaten Taylor.
Who's that?
He was at 30 FPS, but I beat Taylor.
Okay, maybe that's why you beat him, because he probably couldn't run off that piece of ham that he's using as a CPU.
He was streaming at the same time, too. Nuss, he gets that save, but Insanity, he's gonna put it in. That's a voice crack on my end, and that's a goal on the Bulls.
Yeah, Tides here getting a nice pinch, dropping it in front of net. Nuss just unfortunately pushes up a little bit too far. Positional mistake on their part. I've seen a couple of positional mistakes. One was Draco going on offense, and he was just like one car length too far forward, unable to get a shot on net. I think they would be in the lead right now if that was a situation. Draco tries to go for a ceiling shot under the back wall. Insanity clears it off. John pinch onto the ceiling. A little bit of ping pong here on the left midfield. Tides gets a doink. The doink is an underrated mechanic. He gets a shot off net just like by double jumping. It's just so unpredictable.
When you bonk on the sidewall, you know when you try to jump and you're in the corner, right? And you don't jump because you're in the corner?
Might be a goal. Drops in front of net. Tides able to put it past Nuss right in the corner. I've never been so sure that would have been a goal in my life until now.
That fell down. Nuss he stayed down a little bit too long trying to read where that ball was going to go. He jumped up too late, and because of that, he got to the ball second. That ball is in the back of the net, but now he's got a shot here to put it
Nuss
in.
fakes out.
Wow, the fake, and he passed it over to John, but it's put aside. Draco here, back over to John. Draco once again. No, he went for a demo. John passed it over, and
Nuss, can you do it? No, Tides gets the save. Out to Draco.
Tides.
Every time it just sits in front of the goal line, dude. My heart was not beating for the last 10 seconds.
Nuss.
It's such an amazing play coming off the Sharks, but they could not complete it. We need to see those shots ramp up. I need to see that offensive power, and maybe they have a chance at this game.
Well, there you go. That's their shots. Draco finally finds the back of the net from John, and Nuss didn't screw anything up this time.
I honestly think that Draco probably almost messed that up. If he had missed the shot coming off the side right there, then Nuss would have completely whiffed, and all three of them were hard committed on offense right there.
Yeah.
I think maybe it was probably Draco's job to go back, but I'm glad that he landed right there to put the goal in.
You know, I'm going to say one thing. Yes, you have a point, but they're down 2-0. They needed a goal, and they needed it now. And 30 seconds left to go. I would never be mad at my player.
It's unconventional, and it works.
Right? No, I'm sorry, but you got to go hell for leather on offense at some point if you want to win the game, right? And you're only down by 1 goal. Now they're taking care of their defense, making sure that nothing's going in. That's a great save by Draco. And now with 10 seconds to go, they absolutely need to find one.
John,
if you're already
here, tries to put it out to Nuss. Can Nuss take the shot? No, it's blocked away. Draco, this is all you, buddy. It's all you. What can you do?
Last opportunity. Tides. He's going to put it down. Or
John puts it up. Insanity takes a shot. Nuss, he could not get to it. Oh, man. That was an intense last 30 seconds of the game. Just sitting on the goal line. Oof.
And the shots were 9-4. And as I said, like, you got to throw the kitchen sink. When you're down 2 goals with 40 seconds to go, I'm sorry, but you got to go on offense, right? You can't think about defense when you're down 2 goals, right? Defense won't win you a game, right? Not letting stopping a goal from going in isn't going to help you win a game, right? If you can't get any offense, so getting that goal is crucial, no matter if how risky it is, right? So you need to go for that goal, and that was smart from the Sharks. They just couldn't find the second one.
Very unfortunate coming off the Sharks and 2 games in a row for the Bulls. They got the momentum in their favor, but will Sharks come out here with a fake kickoff, finally turn it around? Sharks, please.
You're looking like quite the clown right now. I have analytics by my side, and well, you just went with your heart. That's nice.
Hey, it can still turn around. I'm not looking for a full sweep. Sharks have a game under their belt, so they still have a chance.
They have a chance, and that's all you need, right? You need a chance, but same goes for the other team, right? You give them that chance, and they're going to score. And so the Sharks' job right now is to stop those chances while creating some for themselves. They've been making more solo plays. They haven't really been doing passing plays like this team has so far. Insanity to Jacob, back to Insanity. The shot is wide, and Insanity's going to pick that one back up.
I've noticed that the Bulls come off really strong out of every single kickoff, and here they go, getting a goal. It's only been on the Sharks' side this entire 35 seconds. Sorry, 35 seconds. They've only gotten a goal, right? It's only been on their side. the Bulls come off so strong of every kickoff that they're just getting all the pressure, and then maybe Sharks are able to fight their way out. The Sharks need to do something right early kickoff.
Oh, so now they have to play all 5 minutes.
No, I didn't say they have to play all 5 minutes. Gotta play the first 30 seconds, space it out, then play the next 30 seconds.
I like how I had you stuck there for like a solid few seconds.
I had to process what was said to me. It just sounded so otherworldly.
I was hearing the internet dial-up sound. Like I don't know if you're old enough for that, but
yeah, I am. I know what that sounds like.
That's what I heard when your brain was racking trying to figure out what I just said. Draco trying to find the ball clear there. He finally gets it past Tides, but Insanity, he almost hits that one, but Nuss, he's able to find it first. Jacob, the good save on John, and that's in a bad spot for the Sharks because now it's cleared out. There was no offensive player there. Nuss with a save, but not with a clear. Draco with a clear out to the other side.
Taking it by himself up this wall. Hopefully he gets a pass off to the center.
That's very well played there. Nuss with a shot towards the front of the net. Stopped by Tides. Cleared out over to Insanity. Oh no, Draco, he reads where Insanity's going to be, and he goes for just a little earlier. And, that's a bad play there, I would say, by Jacob. Jacob does need to rotate back, but neither of his teammates were able to attempt to challenge that one, and he had plenty of boost to challenge it.
He even bumped him off the wall, got a defender out of the way, and Sharks still couldn't finish that, even in a 2v3. Even if Insanity were to leave right now, I don't think the Sharks would be able to ramp up that offense enough to go through 2 defenders.
An actual disconnection, right, they might still lose. And that's how you're feeling right now?
A little bit. I'm kind of disappointed in the Sharks' performance right now. I hope they ramp up that offense. Draco had a couple good interceptions, especially that one in the air. Oh wow, a double demo. John getting Insanity and Jacob with Nuss, putting it to a 2v2.
1v1 for a little bit, you mean? 2v2. Yes.
You were the one with the dial-up sound just now, weren't you?
Yes. I forgot.
Oh, John getting this shot.
There you go. And hey, listen. There's a lot of solo plays coming out of Sharks, right? That's what I don't like right now with Sharks. They can't seem to find each other, and that's something. The interceptions out of Bulls has been really strong. They've been able to intercept practically every single pass out of the Sharks, and so they go for solo plays instead, which are red. And so it's really just tough for the Sharks to just find anything because the solo and the team plays are being stopped, intercepted, and all that. And so they really just need to find gaps and errors in the Bulls' play to find anything right now. Tide's going for the demo. He's not going to find anyone. John, he does find someone, but it's his own teammate, Draco. Up in the air, he tries to pass it to Draco. He's not going to find him.
They've got to be able to play off the mistakes, especially right there. Big mistake coming off of the Bulls, just floats in midfield, but Nuss is not able to take it. It leads to more pressure for the Bulls. That's what I'm talking about right there. Got to play off the mistakes. But it's not happening for the Sharks. It's just not. John, you're going for another solo play. He was able to fake out, I believe, Insanity earlier, but not able to... Oh, no, he did. He faked out Insanity and got the goal onto the Tide. Oh, Draco getting a demo on Insanity, but Nuss couldn't finish it. John, can you get it? Out to the ceiling, Draco. Sharks on defense now.
Ooh, that's a good pop-up. What a shot by Jacob, but what a pass by Tides. Wow!
Tides face bombed right now from the defense coming off the Sharks. Nuss getting faked out by that doink again, and John beat out so early. Like, what is happening with the Sharks right now?
That was actually a great passing play. I don't know what you're on about. Nuss has been making a few mistakes, yes, but John there tried to read the ball there. And no, he was not beat early. He just went up for that ball. As you do, you need to respect the pass and go for the intercept. And that's exactly what he tried to do, and he missed.
Yeah, and Bulls going on offense here. The Sharks, I have to give them, they are cutting down on the immediate pressure off of kickoff, but they're kind of leaning. They're just still leaning towards the Bulls having more pressure. It's not as bad as it used to be, as we saw in the first 30 seconds of the kickoff of Game 2. Man, that was just insane. All on the Sharks side.
Yeah, exactly.
Doing a little better here, and hopefully they get into the goal. They've got 22 seconds in a dream. They need one goal, and they tie up this game.
One goal and another one in overtime would allow them to get to game number 5, but they need to collect that key to save their princess. And right now, it seems like the final boss has come for them here. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. That ball's gonna hit the floor before anyone else
Jacob
can
keeps
find
it up.
it.
Oh, they try to get a shot on net.
That was so close. Insanity did get the shot on net. It's off the post and cleared away. And wow, what a game there from the Bulls. They win. And I predicted the 3-1 win for the Bulls, and that's exactly what they brought us here. Sharks obviously aren't a bad team. They are going to win one of those games. But the solo plays were stopped, and the team plays were just intercepted every single time. They were red. And overall, the Bulls were just faster, as you said early on in the game, right? The Bulls were just the faster team, and that's what's allowed them to win the series here.
I have to give props to Bulls for that immediate pressure off a kickoff. They were so consistent with that. It just destroyed the Sharks right off kickoff. Man, that's just... It was great. It was great by the Bulls.
Yeah, and our next series here, Whitecaps versus Ascension. Since we don't have Zale here, I'm just going to keep you up here during the desk. Do you mind that, or do you have some place to be?
I got to leave in about 5 to 10 minutes, but I can stay for a little while.
All right, well, let's talk about the Whitecaps right now, as they have 3 players. They have Saucy Myro, or also known as Old Insanity, and Ryan here. And Ryan is known for being a little bit of a slacker, let's be honest. Meanwhile, Saucy and Myro, Saucy, I do believe, is new to the RLPC, and he's been doing pretty good. Whitecaps right now have 2 players with 1 goal per game, and all 3 players have over a half an assist per game, and all 3 players with over a save per game. So it's very, very mixed and matched right there. Anyone can play any position, it seems, on that Whitecaps side. Times?
Oh, yeah, I'm still here.
I asked you a question.
Oh, what was the question?
Saucy, Myro, and Ryan seem very, very tight up there. They make the plays. They have over 2.5 goals per game combined. They have over 1.5 assists per game combined, and over 4 saves per game combined. What do you feel about this team?
Just based off what you're telling me, I'm only really able to judge a team based on how they play, because there's so much more that just can't be said. So I'm hoping to see
stats
these
do say a lot. I mean, there's a reason why the Sharks were losing, and without ever seeing them play before.
And I just had to believe the stats. I was really stubborn first game. That got me hyped up seeing the first game win, but just couldn't hold on to the lead.
Yeah, and their opponents, Ascension, are 1-3. They got Zappy, Swig, and Swift, as they've had for 3 seasons now, if not a little bit more. These guys love to play with each other, but they are off to a rough start, just like last season. Despite having Slice last season, they were not in a good spot more than halfway through, and this season they're off to a rough start once again with a pretty rough time. All 4 players, and neither of them have over a goal per game. The highest player with the assists per game is 0.6, which is Zappy's. He has more assists per game than the goals. And the saves per game is really high. These players need to play a lot of defense, which means they're playing a lot in their own zone.
So that's very dangerous, playing so close to your own net. One foul ball, and it just goes straight to the net. What do you think is the strongest player for the Ascension and the Whitecaps?
I'm going to say that Whitecaps here, their strongest point is going to be Saucy. It also depends how strong Ryan comes out here, right? Because Saucy can play very, very well, but it all depends on his teammates, I have to say. They are very strong in their own rights, and Saucy won't be able to carry his way past Ascension alone. Meanwhile, there's no real carry on the side of Ascension. Centurion and Zappies have both played with each other for the 4 games so far. Zappies and Centurion look to be pretty strong. Swig having to let out of 1 game. Swift playing in the other, he did play pretty strongly, only scoring 2 goals in the 5 games and 2 assists in those 5 games. But otherwise, this team is just not off to a good start. I would say that Whitecaps do take this based off of the stats we currently have and the way the players have been playing their stats.
So what you're telling me about Saucy, would you say that he's a good ones player? You know, because if he's a good ones player, I'm thinking he's probably gonna put a lot of solo plays towards this game, see if he can get past the defense.
Well, see, here's the thing: is that I don't have. Well, I do have his tracker. I just need to find it. See, I need to go through absolutely everything here to go find it, and you're making me go through a lot. So I'm going to go find that. Meanwhile, do you have the spreadsheet open, by chance?
I do not.
All right. Well, can you tell me anything about these players? Do you know any of them?
I've only commentated a couple of games, and I don't believe I've seen any of these players so far.
Okay. So, what I am going to say is that Saucy is a newer player to the league, and so I'm going to have to give it to him that hey, he's pretty good, but it's going to be tough. For sure, it's going to be tough. So, who did you want? You wanted Saucy, right?
Yes.
Saucy and his Rocket League tracker. What is this looking like? He looks like a very good ones player. He's Supersonic Legend in ones, and that's actually his best rank. So yes, he is a ones player.
I hope he comes out with those ones plays.
He plays a lot of 2s and 3s. He doesn't play much of anything else. But he's 1850 in doubles, almost 1700 in triples, and in 1v1 he's up there at number 356 in the world. So yeah, he's been doing pretty good in season 14. What has he shown? He got to almost 2,000 MMR in 2s, and he did not play 3s. So he's not a 3s player really. Yes, he is a 3s player. I saw solo standard 3v3. He's also hit 2,000 in 3v3. So, yeah, he's a good duo and a good trio player, as well as a ones player. So, pretty much he's very versatile. He can play the solo plays, and he can probably play the team plays.
Well, from what I'm hearing here, I hope that Saucy has enough, gas in the tank to carry him past the chemistry of the other team.
Yeah, hopefully that is the case. Well, we're going to take a small break here, and we're going to go to our next match very, very shortly. We'll see you all in a bit. Thanks for coming along. We'll be back in like 3 minutes tops. See you times, and we'll see you all. We'll see you another day.
See ya. Thanks for having me.